This is JordanTower with JT News. Okay, here we go. This is JordanTower with JT News. Now, this is just gonna be like an extra video for today because there's not a lot of news going on, but this is an interesting topic that we haven't addressed in a long time, and 50 Cent always does shed a little shade on certain things that are going on. Let me share this video and then we'll get right into it. Hold on one sec. It is kind of true though. Like when you really think about all the artists that went through the Bad Boys system, I mean, how many really escaped and did bigger and better things? Only a few. Only a few got away from it. The Locks. Shine eventually got out of it, and now he's running for office in his country, which is pretty amazing. You got, I don't know if you get Mace in there, because Mace kind of like did it to himself, you know, but like it's almost like you're living that bad boy curse in a sense. That's what they call it. But, you know, besides all that, Diddy is an amazing business person, and this is the music business, and he's running a business. Now, you have to choose who. All right, so, and make sure you smash that like button if you're on the way in. That's very important. Also, you know, we should get out of the way real quick so we can just cruise through this. Let's cruise through. Where is it? Is it this one? Nah, it's not that one. Sorry, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. We gotta do this real quick. Here it is. It's over here. We gotta play this. Boom. It won't play. All right. Doesn't matter. Montez. Let's see if we have that Montez commercial. We'll have to play this one. Gotta play this real
MONTEZ is back featuring Dwayne Durham. She Don't Love Me is the new video. They're from Reidsville, North Carolina. Song available on all platforms.
What I look like getting hooked on a city girl. Gold digger, I know niggas.
Links in description below.
They got knocked, she kicked rocks and didn't hold them down.
Okay, so who was able to escape the Diddy curse? Well, we got Mace, okay, in a sense, because he left when he was in his prime, which is kind of weird, but he actually left at a time where he could kind of pivot. He pivoted into being a pastor, and he made a lot of money doing that, okay? But doing that is like, you know, sometimes you're taking advantage of people's faith. You know, you got a lot of pastors that do that. I mean, Joel Osteen and everything, even though they do preach positive words for your life, they're really just motivational speakers at that point, and they're asking you, guilting you into giving money to them in God's name, which is a little weak. Where are they? They're gone, okay? But they chose to do business with Diddy. Now, Diddy is an amazing business person and has, ultimately, you probably wouldn't have known of those girls on Dirty Money. They would probably made no money in music if they never did that deal. So you also have to look at it from that point, that like these girls probably nobody ever would have known them, period. Notorious B.I.G. unfortunately passed. You know, Craig Mack, he was forgotten after he came out with his first album. It was done. You know, it was over. He moved on to Notorious B.I.G. Faith Evans kind of like rode through it. She's kind of stuck around. She didn't have any fall off or anything, you know, so she was good. Total, they were gone after the 90s. Never heard of him again. Mace, you know, did it to himself. 112, same thing. Mario Winans, he had, you know, an album or two and was done. The Locks escaped. The Locks got off after their first album, and Rough Riders took them under their wing. They were already managing them, but they made a label, and you know they had a. I would rather have a career like the Locks that was just steady at a plateaued level from the 90s all the way up until now. You know, they have a loyal fan base. They were able to escape everything. Even though Diddy did hold on to a lot of their publishing, as Mace described, this publishing and certain stuff wasn't released to him ever. You know, I think that the Locks eventually got it back after they did a whole Free the Locks campaign. Black Rob. You heard like an album from him and it was over. Disappeared. Now, apparently he has substance problems, you know, abusing substances, but I don't know. then you have a lot of artists. This is normal on any label. You sign a lot of artists that you never hear of again, like Asim, Red Cafe. I mean, never really popped. He had a couple hang-ons there, but nothing memorable. I mean, I like Red Cafe, and I remember him from the DVD days. Those were great. We all know Bling Blow. Okay, that was his biggest hit with Fab when he's been under a lot of labels too. Red Cafe's been under Fab, Diddy. I think he was signed to Akon at one point. He kind of moved around. You got Carl Thomas had 2 classic albums, but you never heard of him again. Shine got thrown away. Diddy had to throw him away in jail. You had to go against him with Johnny Cochran, and he took the fall for that whole incident that really originated, as Shine pointed out recently, as a problem that Diddy had with some people in Brooklyn. Then I guess he confessed to taking someone's life recently, like a couple, 5 to 10 years ago, and ended up going to jail. I didn't know Dream was considered a bad boy artist. Was he under Bad Boy when he dropped? I don't think he was. I don't know. That might be a mistype. 8-Ball and MJG, I remember them doing a deal with Diddy, but I think that expired. It was not like, you can't class them in as that. You really got, because they came in after they were known. If you came in after you were known, like French Montana kind of built something for himself already, with MMG, Akon, under Gucci Man's, Waka Flocka's mom. Waka Flocka's mom. And, he also had a big thing with Max B. So he was able to evolve. And French Montana's good at one thing. He's good at attaching himself to people and kind of leeching, which is not, I don't mean that in a negative term, okay? Just leeching on to them and getting as much out of that situation as he can and moving to the next thing. That's kind of like a talent, okay? People like French Montana, obviously, because he's able to get into all these different crews and circles like Drake and everything and keep himself hot. And, I mean, that's part of, think about it. It's weird and he needs a lot of that assistance. But at the same time, he's out here still making money, 10 years later, which is amazing. I mean, he went through the DVD era like me, and then he got it with Max B, and then rode that wave. Max B, unfortunately, went away. That was already inevitable before French Montana was messing with him. And then, he's still popping to this day. He comes out with a hit every once in a while, and it keeps him going. You got New Edition, which is just classic. You can't really class them in with that. Young Jock didn't really go so far after that. He's a reality star now. He's still making money. There's nothing wrong. Gorilla Zoe, same thing. They both were in the same. They were both under Block Entertainment. And after dropping an album, it didn't really go so far after that. Young Jock and Gorilla Zoe both had hit records. And after that, it was over. Cassie, we all know what happened with her. She had a couple songs, got with Diddy, never heard from her again, really. She had a song here and there, but now, she broke out of Diddy, and now she has a nice family and everything. Foxy Brown, I don't think she was ever signed to Bad Boy, was she? Day 26, they were pretty big for a while. King Los never came out. He's still making money doing battles and stuff, I think, or something like that, but, he's, it probably was one of the best lyricists at one time, right? But... or that's what they said. MGK had a rough career up until recently, until Eminem forced him into rock music. Now he's rebirthed. Good for him. Okay, because it wasn't looking so good after the Eminem thing, but I do give him credit for going up against Eminem. That takes a lot of courage. Just so much, man. Loon kind of lost it. He was on top for a while, kind of lost it. Became Muslim in jail and came back better than ever recently. I know there's a lot of people who are able to forgive as they get older. I've been like that. Ryan Leslie. That sucked. He was dating Cassie. Diddy said, I like that. Took Cassie. And Ryan Leslie is somewhere trying to create that app still. I mean, it's a good move. But it's kind of like, it's a Diddy show. When you're at Bad Boy, the main priority is Diddy. Okay, that's just a fact. Now, he's a good businessman and everything. Making the band didn't work out, my G. Didn't work out. You got a few people that made it out, and a lot of people that didn't make it out. Enes, Babs, they should have gone farther than they did for sure. Chapa City should have been able to do something in New Orleans, but you need backing beyond that, and you need a release to do certain things after that. The problem is a lot of these people sign, and once you're signed, you might be stuck. That's the dark side of doing deals with entertainment. You can't move farther past that level because you signed a deal at the wrong label. So now you're shelved and you can't move any further. Take that, sisters and Flip. Appreciate it. Roger Brown. He was a great producer. He built a great team of producers with Stevie J and a bunch of, the Hitmen. They were called the Hitmen. And Diddy obviously has a great ear. So they were doing remixes and everything. They were doing great. Ness was ghostwriting for people after making the band. That's good, Terrell, yeah. Aaron Finney was good. Rashawn Burke, Donald Goings. So, every once in a while, 50 Cent has this competitive spirit with Diddy and highlights how things didn't work out for so many people sometimes. Oregon McDonald, I see Roger Brown, Colorful Me, Terrell. Okay, who else is that? Kenwood Drive, I see you, man. Dave Jakes, Dastardly, John Cooley Jr., salute. Rachel Foy. I'm just doing as many shout-outs as I can. Hot Sauce 19. I hope you guys are hitting that like button too. Terrell, Jeezy. Why Jeezy was like, Jeezy was part of the. I gotta go back to the thing. I always forget that name. The something boys. What was their name? I know that Young Jock. Not Young Jock. What was his name, man? Here it is, right here. Shine. Boys in the Hood. Yeah. That was it. They had a hit single, but then Jeezy was like, "Yo, I'm going to get a deal at Def Jam. This bad boy thing isn't so great." Right? Janelle Monáe was on there. She did pretty well. But a lot of people, if you structure your deal properly, you can get out. I think a lot of people. So Dream was on Bad Boy, released January 23rd, 2001. Dream. Dream's an American pop. Oh, that was a girl group. It wasn't Dream the artist. It was a girl group named Dream. Never heard of them before. Again, after that, huh? 112, 2001. Peaches and Cream. Diddy and the Bad Boy Family. I thought that came out in 99. That was 2001. Wow, time flies, man. They did the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack. B5, remember them? Came out in 2005. Never heard from him again. Black Rob came out in 2005 again. I think he came out before then too. You can just go through on Wikipedia and say like, wow, some of these people just disappeared. I mean, Faith didn't have that many albums herself. I think she left. I think she was able to escape. Day 26. They were popping in 2009. And it didn't work out. Machine Gun Kelly. Tickets to My Downfall. So that was that released on Bad Boy? Bad Boy, come out and play. Iceberg, what's good, man? All right, how's that? 19, day 26. I mean, it's just crazy to see all this stuff. Oh, the Joker, I see you, man. Low 174, Roger Brown, Loomis Mob, Douglas, Roger Brown, Rashawn Burke, Loomis Mob, Craig Mack. Yeah, we already mentioned him. He kind of disappeared after, once Biggie came around, it was over. And he passed. Icy, So Icy. Yeah, So Icy's kind of like that same situation. I mean, not really, because a lot of artists are able to break out of So Icy and do even bigger things. But, you know, it's kind of skeptical, this whole thing, man. You gotta be skeptical of signing over there at Diddy Incorporated, because you might be shelved forever. HHN News. What's good? What's up, homie? Loon, G Depp, Brandon Raymond. Yo, I'm getting off topic a little bit. Wow. This election year is crazy, man. I mean, I'm getting bombarded with like text messages and stuff from just, you know, these spam calls, you know, like for it's like, what is going on out here, man? I've never seen such a push. Low, you sound low. Really? See, if I turn this up right now, it's gonna be too loud. I'm all messed up in the game, I think. Is that better? I just turned my mic up a little bit better, man. What's good? How you doing? How you feeling? So we saying how we been saying we seeing Bad Boy was a dungeon. Well, you know, you just got to structure your deal properly. Thrift and Flip, have you ever signed any artists? Nah, I don't want to get. See, I had artists under me for a while, but I'd always let them go immediately if they didn't feel right on. You know, like I had Bugs Baguettes with me for a while. Good friend. I let him go. M to the K used to be under me as like a comedian, but you know, when they want to go, that's fine, you know, just go. You know, the paperwork's shredded, you know, because like I don't want to keep anybody behind, but you know, that's just me being a good guy. Probably against business practices, because you know, I did do a lot of work for free pushing them, you know, and I don't know, man. That's JT Mike perfect right now. Okay, yeah. I'll leave it there for now. Let's see, how do I have it set down here? Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. Miss Kim, what's good? Roger Brown through JT, I know you got unseen footage of Prodigy documentary. I have another like 30 minutes, and then I have a bunch of Prodigy music videos I never released. I have a bunch of Shorty Low music videos I never released. I have a Yo Gotti video, a little Scrappy. I think I have a Jacka video. I'm not sure. I mean, you know, it's like I have things in the tuck. It's just hard to go through them. What happened to Bugs? I think he's still doing his thing, man. You know, I let Bugs go do his thing 2011, you know. I just said, you know, just do what you got to do, man. You know, like he wanted to go do other things. Even I got him a lot of features and stuff in the beginning, so I think I helped him a lot. But I'm going to tell you something, man. If somebody wants to go and they feel better going, go. Go do your thing, you know? Drop them P videos. I probably should. JT, let's do some business. I got a lot of money and we can make. I know you plugged. I got an artist. Loomis, you can do... you can start out by doing promotions. You got to hit up jordantowermedia@gmail.com. And then I'll take you serious. Drop the Prodigy videos, please. I will. You sitting on gold, JT. Not real. It's just like, it's part of history. I wouldn't say gold. Gold, you know, it's not worth anything, you know. But it's just nice to see, right? You know? What happened to the Cat Williams after exposing to me? Cat Williams kind of like does it to himself. Parson family. Who is this guy? Your eye, Maggie. You wildin'. Alright. Cat Williams is fine, bro. He just, you know, he has his own issues he deals with, but he's makes money, man. JT, he is. What about OJ the Juice Man, JT? I got one video by him. Still, that's a good guy, man. Thanks to the Joker, I appreciate that. JT used to be in the hood, bro. I used to do a lot of videos in the hood. I never lived in the hood, but I did do a lot of videos. I understood. Cormega taught me how to move in the hood. Let's just be honest. Without that knowledge, bro, I probably would have gotten everything taken from me and probably stripped down. So Cormega taught me how to move in the hood. Without Cormega, a lot of things wouldn't have been possible, you know. So shout out to him. We're still friends to this day. Dream was a girl group. Yeah, I don't went over that. Can you shout out? I don't do shout outs because sometimes people do weird. Let's see, G9 $0 bill. The reason I don't do the shout outs is sometimes people do weird words together, kind of like Bart's The Simpsons, and it makes me say something else. So I'll just say shout out to Isa. Okay. AISSA. That's what I'll do, because that's the safe way to do it. Bronx all day, Roger Brown, yes. Gilly on the track, BBO. Your videos with Jadakiss are classic. Oh yes. That was a pleasure and an honor to work with Jadakiss, Prodigy, and all these people that are so talented, you know. Has anyone seen Devin Lewis, guys, speaking on Diddy? A lot of people always speak on Diddy, you know. Is he the best person in the world? No, but he's doing business. You know, people fail to realize that at the same time. You know, yo, JordanTower, I've been following you since 2000. Oh, it still is the 2000s, bro. Late 00s, classic meme videos. Yeah, I started around 2004. So if you started around then, you helped Joel Santana also. I think Joel Santana and I helped each other at that time. It was, you know, it's just that I saw a bigger vision than he saw for himself. He wanted to do the Skull Gang thing. I saw him returning as the artist he is, one of the best to do it. You know, Joel's is one of the best to do it. As much as I'll have videos downplaying, you know, I think it's wasted talent until he gets back to it. It's not over. He's 38, okay, 37, 38. I can't remember. It's somewhere in there. It's not. He's young still. He still has plenty of time. He just needs to drop a hit record right now, which is possible. He's gone through a lot of weird. The past 10 years, maybe 12 years, have been harsh to Joel's. You know, so I hope he figures it all out. He seems like he's in a good place with his family. You know, and that's a blessing, man. So I wish Joel's nothing but the best always, man. You know, even though we had our fallout in 2009, we pieced it out and moved on. It's just that it was stupid. It was over something dumb. We were young. We were in our 20s, man. You know, we were in our early 20s at that point. Sheesh. Mid 20s, right around there. Me and him. Crazy. Dumb. We're dumb in our 20s. Most of us are. Some people are super smart, you know. Maserati Fox was special. He would speak his mind. That's for sure. All right, guys. I'm going to go live later again. And I hope you guys are around because I do enjoy talking to all you guys in here. You guys are really amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always. And make sure you smash that like button on the way out, because that's the way you can really help me out, is just smashing that like button, because it's free. It's free, man. It's free. It's very important. I appreciate you guys, man.
MONTEZ is back, featuring Dwayne Durham. She Don't Love Me is the new video. They're from Reidsville, North Carolina. Song available on all platforms.
Pity girl, what I look like getting hooked on a city girl. Gold digger, I know niggas.
Links in description below.
They got knocked, she kicked rocks and didn't hold them down.
Alrighty. Let's see. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to all you guys. You guys are amazing. Smash that like button if you want positive vibes. Protect your energy at all times. Your energy is everything. Everything, okay? Keep it safe. Love you guys. You guys are amazing people. You're capable of anything. Never judge people on color. Only judge people on character. There's more love out here than hate. Just know that. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Peace.